March 1st and Friday. Okay, so yesterday was a very interesting day. It was the last day of the month. We had nice flows, especially at the end of the day, that created this spike at the end of the day and then a big drop. And this is typical from end of month action, because big institutions need to adjust, need to buy, need to sell. So I wouldn't infer anything special about it. It's just end of the month flows, and also beginning of the month have interesting flows too. So we tried to get below the range. We came back all the way to the top of the range yesterday. So we're trading inside this range, and yesterday we spent a lot of time filling this area with volume. I had mentioned that, if you guys remember, that we had a double distribution and it was very likely that we'd go from one to the other one, and that's exactly what happened. And we started filling this area with volume, and the 20-day point of control shifted up here, 50.98 and a little bit and change. And for today, we're opening inside the range, inside value. So I'm gonna be looking at how we treat value today. If we attempt to break above it, I'm gonna look for another attempt to break the highs and to get to my 51.44 target. If we, as usual, if we fail to break above, then looking to travel to the point of control and then back to the other side of the range. But we have some news at 9:45 and at 10 a.m. today, so when that's the case, usually the open is a little choppy. So I'm gonna, unless we get like a really strong push right at the open, I'm gonna be waiting a little bit to see if a trade develops. And that's where we are in ES, so I'm expecting chop. On NQ, yesterday we had I had mentioned this, that my target was 18,166 and that we had a bullish imbalance that to me looked bullish even though we were at the low of the range. And it was bullish indeed. We travel all the way to this over 18,100, and then overnight we almost got to my target right here. If you can see, we only came within a few points of my target. So we're back in balance in the range. We're still in the range, so any failure to get above, watch for this 18,015 level, which is the 5-day point of control, the 20-day point of control. And also within the range, chop. And so basically today I'm expecting some chop, unless we get a strong push from the open and then start breaking above with force. I'm expecting chop and moving in this range. Crude oil has been breaking above the range and making new highs, making new higher highs, higher lows, and it's looking like it wants to get to the target, to the 80-20 that I've been talking about. It almost got there this morning, but it's holding above the range after breaking above this area. But it's just, you know, oil is interesting because like even though it breaks above, it's like it keeps coming back and forth between the points of where the breakout was. So it looks like it's establishing value higher, so we want to see it hold this above 79 and putting some volume there. And for now it's establishing value higher. If it fails to hold this 79, I would look for another test at 78.50, and then this area is the choppy area, and it could go very quickly and test back the 200 moving day average at 77.80 again. Gold has been moving this morning also, even though I don't have the chart here to show, but it's looking like it's breaking above the range that we've been trading at, and it's now at 2062. If we can keep this move higher, look for 2073 and then 2085. Those are the two targets that I have for gold on the upside. So that's about it. I would say for today, wait. The plan is to wait and see how the day evolves, and see if we can break above value. Look for the targets above. If not, in this area, it's going to be choppy, and we're going to be playing the range. If for some reason we go back to the scene of the crime from yesterday at 66, I'm going to look to see if buyers defend this. If not, then look for shorts for the 50-43 area. All right, have a good one.